Hi everyone, today we're going to be getting really up close and personal and talk about facial hair in girls and how I take care of my facial hair. I currently use a number of things to take care of my facial hair. I'm just going to be sharing with you what works for me, what I enjoy doing, how I do it, the aftercare, how long it lasts on me, blah blah blah. Facial hair for me includes my mustache, which has been growing for a long time. I knew that I wanted to film this video, so I have been letting it go, and it's been a little bit frustrating this past week because it's very there. And then eyebrows are included in that. I have peach fuzz going all over my face. It's not really anything visible. Obviously you can't really see it, but if you get really up close, I do have darker peach fuzz because I do have dark hair. I mean, that's just normal. And then I also like to take care of my baby hairs. I will show you what I use to take care of that also. This is in no way trying to tell you to get rid of your facial hair. If you like it, if you're comfortable with it, go ahead and keep it. Personally, I have been taking care of my facial hair since I was really young. My mom started waxing my upper lip and my eyebrows when I was about in 2nd grade, so very early, just because I wasn't comfortable with it. You know, the little kids around me would make fun of me, say that I had a mustache, and that's tough for a little girl. That is so tough. Even if people are making fun of you and telling you to get rid of it, if you're comfortable with it and you like it, that's totally like your thing. Keep it, whatever. But right now we are going to get started with removing my facial hair. I can't wait to get all of it off. I've been saving it for this video. So for my little baby hairs, I do use a tweezer for them. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills tweezer, and I really just go ahead and like slowly pluck the hairs out. This is a very time-consuming activity. I suppose you could just shave it off. I do find that the hairs grow back a lot less fast when I tweeze them. I actually usually have a ton of baby hairs right here, but I took care of those over a month ago and they really haven't grown back too much. It's important that you go pretty slow when you are tweezing your baby hairs because you want to make sure that you're grabbing the follicle with it. So I'll also probably get comments like, why are you tweezing your baby hairs out? Just let them grow out. Yeah, I've had my baby hairs since birth and they're not fucking growing out. Okay, so you can see that I've obviously plucked my baby hairs on this side of my face, and then I haven't done the other side yet, and see what an incredible difference that makes. Okay, and here is my new hairline. Whenever like I've been traveling or something, or like in a situation where I need to kind of just fix this very quickly, I do go ahead and use my face razor, which we will be breaking into very soon. Tweezers work great, last a really long time. It's time consuming, but not that big of a deal. Also, it's not very painful. I should have mentioned that earlier. And another thing I want to add is the sooner you get rid of the hairs, the better. Don't wait for them to grow back out like I had just done. So I highly recommend that if you do start plucking them, to go ahead and just keep plucking them when like new growth comes through. When you start seeing new growth come through, it's much easier to pluck them when the hairs are shorter. So I'm going to talk about something that doesn't remove your facial hair but lightens it significantly, and this is something that I have been using for years and years. Shaving my face is actually something that's very new to me, but prior to that I was a big fan of facial hair bleaching. Doesn't bleach your skin, if you're wondering, just bleaches your hair. But the brand that I use is the Sally Hansen one. I use the cream hair bleach for face and body. Since I am going to shave my face, I'm not going to show how I bleach it on camera, but a little bit about how I bleach my facial hair. I bleach it literally like as close to my eyes possible because I get little peach fuzz over here and I just feel like it brightens up the area. I might be dangerous, I don't know. You're not keeping it on for more than 5 minutes, but I do kind of have the bleach going from like here all the way down. I kind of just keep it like here. I don't really put it on my cheeks at all because I don't have any hair really on my cheeks, but kind of just where your beard is, like where a beard would grow. Again, no more than 5 minutes. It does burn and sting, but I've never experienced a chemical burn situation, except when I used the GG brand from Sally Hansen. I did experience like a little bit of red bumps, and that was a little bit concerning, but it wasn't anything that I had to go to the doctor for or anything. It went away the next morning. But I personally consistently use the Sally Hansen brand, and it works totally fine for me. I would say if you're scared of shaving your face, to go ahead and use the bleaching as an alternative. It completely makes your facial hair blonde. It lasts probably about 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, and then just, you know, redo it. A couple things I want to add about what step you should do bleaching in. You should do it before a shower. If you plan on doing like a whole beauty routine, I would make bleaching the first thing that you do, because you don't want to put bleach on your face after you've done like a really intense mask or after you've gotten out of the shower. I feel like that would really burn, like your pores would be really open, your skin would be already pretty sensitive from being in the hot water and having like a face mask on. So definitely do bleach first. If you are going to wax your face and bleach first. Obviously you don't want to put bleach over a recently waxed area. That would be incredibly painful. So I just wanted to include those tips so you don't harm yourself. But other than that, bleaching your facial hair is completely safe. I would also be careful about what clothes you wear, because obviously it's still bleach and it will bleach your clothes and stuff. I am, however, going to move on to waxing my face. I am going to wax my mustache and I'm going to wax my eyebrows. I don't typically wax my eyebrows. I usually get my eyebrows threaded, but I don't really want to spend the money on threading right now. So I just pulled you in and I'm just combing my brows down so that I don't get any of these longer hairs stuck in the wax. I do use a GG wax pot. It heats up when you plug it into the wall. I get it from Sally Hansen and it's a huge staple in my house. Me, my sister, and my mom all use it like weekly because we're all hairy girls with brown hair. It's an incredible investment. Even if you don't feel comfortable waxing your brows, it's great to have for waxing your mustache. At my house, we even use the wax pot to wax our underarms and our legs. So yeah, this thing is used very frequently and it saves us a lot of money. Just watch me do it. So I'm going to keep kind of a good distance between my actual brow and where I'm placing the wax, because you also want to keep in mind that it will spread a little bit when you press down on the actual strip. Just kind of go over it a bunch. I feel like you need to really make sure that the strip is on there, and we are going to take it off. 1, 2, 3. This was a really good one, a complete success. Look at all of that freaking hair. So the underneath is a little bit more challenging in my opinion. Again, I'm going to keep a fair distance from the wax and my actual brow. And I'm combing the brow hairs up this time. I also like to wax the underneath in 2 sections. So I will place wax underneath the outer, like the end tail. Make sure that you take it down here too, because you want to make sure you get those hairs. Let me make sure I get these hairs right here. And 1, 2, 3. This one was really good too. You could leave this part alone. I like to put a little bit of wax there, wax off like a little bit of hair right here, just because I find that it gives a nice crisp look to the brow. So just, you also want to be careful. You don't want to go over the part that you just waxed with more wax. In my experience, anytime I've ever gone over a part that I just waxed with more wax, it like rips my skin and I'll have like scabbing for like a week. Okay. Yeah, just like a little bit of hair comes off. It kind of just makes it look a little bit neater. And then there's always some little hairs that didn't get pulled, so you can just go ahead and tweeze those with your tweezer. I'm gonna wax this brow and then come back and wax my mustache. So both brows are done now. I almost forgot to wax the unibrow area, and that's very simple. That's something that even you can just keep up with yourself if you're not comfortable waxing your whole brow. So the growth of the unibrow will grow up on me personally. I don't know about other people. So I always pull down. Brows to me look pretty even. My brows in general are not even at all. Like, they don't ever look even because my face is just like not symmetrical. You know, width-wise they look pretty even. It's just a way to like keep up with them in between waxes, or a way to like groom them without spending money. Next, I want to do my mustache. I want to like show you how hairy my mustache is, just because like if you have a hairy mustache and you're insecure about it, other people have them too. See, look at my mustache. Fortunately, this is a very easy fix. Apply the wax in the direction that the hair grows, so down. This is painful. This is painful, but it hurts to be beautiful, so apply your strip. Again, make sure it's really, really good on there. I try to hold my skin pretty taut. I hate this part, okay. Yeah, that was a successful waxing. For the middle part, it's really difficult to, obviously, it's like the hairs grow this way. It's really hard to like pull up, so I just always pull sideways for the middle part. I also really try to avoid any part that I've already waxed, because it will rip skin off and leave like a scar, or a scab, I mean. Any excess wax that you have can get pulled up with like just like a plain unused wax strip. I also find that Halo Beauties pick it up pretty well, and also makeup removing wipes, the Neutrogena kind, in my experience, work really well. I look crazy, but I'm going to start shaving my face now. I use these face razors from Sephora to shave my face. I don't use a regular razor, it's not the same. And I find that the face razors don't take off everything, which is what you want. You want there to still be a little bit of hair left, because if it's completely shaved off, then there's no way that like your makeup's gonna grip to it, your makeup's gonna be splotchy, it's just gonna be a mess. So it's important to use a face razor in this sense. And my skin looks horrible like this. So I'm just going to start, always do downward motions, and really short strokes. Ooh, I don't know if you guys can see it, but a lot of hair's coming off. You see that on my little razor? Oh, I made like a little nick. That's okay. It happens. It will go away. Oh, also, I've been saving this hair to show you guys. So this is very common, actually. I've met like a lot of people in my lifetime that have this little hair that grows. You guys see it? You guys see him? That little hair right there? He just grows and shows up whenever he pleases. I just tweeze it out. I've been saving it to show you guys because I know it's very common, and I want to know if you guys also have the same one hair that grows on the chin. Oh, I cut myself pretty bad. It is okay. It'll just leave like a tiny little nick. It really won't show what happens. It's not like painful or anything, but it does happen. You are working with a razor. So we're all done with removing my facial hair completely. I did go wet a clean Halo Beauty makeup remover, and I'm just going to like use it to gently cleanse my face just with water because we've been doing a lot to it. It's really hot up here. I've been like sweating, and it also does a good job at taking off any excess wax. Oh, my face feels so much better. So a couple things about face shaving. Apparently it's supposed to make your skin age slower. It's better for your skin. I don't know what else it claims to do. For me personally, I like the look of it a lot. I find that my skin just looks so much more radiant, tons smoother, which is really nice. And I also notice better makeup application as well. Something that I want to add that I feel is very important to add, if you are interested in shaving your face and you have like a big event coming up, I recommend trying to shave your face about a week before you do it, because the first time that I shaved my face, I broke out really bad, but it only lasted, like my breakout only lasted for about a day or two, and then my skin looked incredible afterwards. And then ever since then, when I do shave my face, I don't break out. So I think it's just the initial maybe shock, having all of that hair and dead skin removed at once. It might be kind of shocking to your face. So another thing is, if you do want to get in the habit of shaving your face pretty frequently, I recommend doing it before bed. Try to wait at least 12 hours before you put makeup on after you've shaved your face. And the reason for that is your skin is very raw after you shaved your face. Very raw. You've just removed tons and tons of dead skin. One of the reasons why it's so good for your skin is because you're getting rid of that layer of just dead skin that's, you know, bound to clog your pores and whatnot. Your skin is very raw and fresh, and you don't really want to put anything on it that would clog your pores. So say like makeup using dirty brushes and stuff. So you just want to treat your skin with a lot of like love and care after you're done shaving. So that's why I recommend doing it before bed. I zoomed you back out so you don't have to be so close, but that is everything that I wanted to share with you about my facial hair, where I get it, how I get rid of it, what not, whatever. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you found it helpful. Really, if you have any questions about anything that I showed in the video or my opinions on anything, please let me know down below. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you learned something. Subscribe if you want to be notified whenever I post a new one, and hopefully I see you next time.